Greetings! I'm back for another baking adventure. This time it's going to be scones and clotted cream. Not sure what kind of scones I'm going to make yet because that's a tomorrow kind of decision. So yeah, starting with clotted cream. Okay, here we go. I have never made clotted cream this way on the stove top. I've made it in the stove before. It's just whipping cream at a low temperature. But this time I'm trying this method, which is 2 tablespoons of butter and 3/4 of a cup, three-quarters of a liter, 3 cups of whipping cream, and that's approximately what I have left in this container. I don't know how much I actually have. So whipping cream, hopefully you know what it is. Also, you can see the date. Yes, it says September 26th. This video is not going to go out until well after then. I'm not using it expired. It's like the 16th. Anyway, yeah, 35% milk fat cream. I don't know if this works with ultra pasteurized whipping cream. I'm pretty sure that the other way doesn't work. Yeah, and 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. So in theory, this just cooks down on the stove, and then you don't need to kind of scoop off the fat, because the other way to make it, you just put it in the oven overnight on like the lowest setting, and then scoop off the fat kind of from the liquid because it separates. But we'll see how this goes. I need to let this come to a boil and then let it simmer for some amount of time. How long? Up to 30 minutes until it's reduced by at least a third. So, I don't know. We will see. I'll come back to it. Hopefully, I'm not just going to capture video evidence of me scorching it, because what I'm going to do is go sit down in my living room. Oh, almost lost the spoon, but not quite. I'm going to go sit down and watch some TV, so we'll see. So there will be silence, because otherwise this is going to pick up TV noise, and I'm going to speed it up. Whoops, came just in time. Phil doesn't like it. Oh, can I get you in? I want you in the picture. You think I'm going to put you in the oven? I'm not going to put you in the oven, Dum Dum. Oh my god. You're fine. You're fine, sweetheart. Okay, okay, ow, ow. What are you doing, Dum Dum? Oh, don't be pouty. Ow. Okay, fine. Okay. 2 things happened. 1, my camera battery died, and 2, I overcooked it. But oh well. I'm gonna put it. Oh my god, why can't I figure this out? Why? Why? This is the hardest thing I've ever done. Okay. Why? Seriously. Okay. So it was supposed to go down by a third. I think I got it down by like a half. I'm pouring it into, it said a shallow pan, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it in here. Regardless, it's kind of thick, and you probably can't see that because the lighting's bad. So just scooping it in there, and I'm going to let it cool overnight, and hopefully what I have tomorrow resembles clotted cream, because if it didn't, I just wasted 3 cups of whipping cream. Here's hoping. I don't know, I feel like the other way might be easier. Oh, we'll see. It's thick anyway, like custard. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow to make some scones and, yeah, check on the status of these. Farewell. Okay, I decided on apple scones, so I'm gonna do that. I have no idea where this recipe's from. I found it, I don't even know how many years ago, and yeah, no concept of where it's from. I want 2 cups of flour. I had hoped I would have enough in this container, but I didn't. Two, and 1/4 cup of sugar. Sometimes when I buy scones, they're way too sweet, and I don't really like that because you're supposed to have scones with like jam or something. It shouldn't be that sweet. Okay, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This time I'm not bothering with measuring. 1, 2, might have been more than 2, might have been less than 2. Who knows? 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. That's probably more than half. Who knew? That's probably less than half. Whatever. It's fine. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Sure, that's half. And the recipe doesn't call for cinnamon, but I'm going to put cinnamon in. Just says to sprinkle it on top, but I don't want to do that. Okay. That looks maybe a little more than that. We're going to put in that much cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon smells the best, doesn't it? Okay, where am I at now? Is that everything? Flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt. Yes. Do a little stir. Pastry blender. This is probably more than 1/4 cup of butter, but that's how much I have left in the package, so that's how much we're going with. Okay. Ugh, cold butter, which makes life a little more difficult. Just blending this in until it's kind of chunky. Scones, jam, and clotted cream are among the best things. I say this in every baking video that it's the best, but scones, jam, and clotted cream are where it's at. Okay. My pastry blender has seen better days. Okay. Kind of chunky. Now, am I putting apples in first or milk first? Add apple and milk, so together, I guess. How much milk? Half a cup. graph, yes. Actually, I should probably do a little bit less milk because I've got more apple than the recipe calls for. Sure, that much milk. It's too dry, I'll add more. And 1 grated apple, which is actually like 1.5 grated apples because my apples were a little bit questionable, so I had to cut some parts off. Okay. Stir, stir, stir. Should be a fairly dry dough. This might be too dry. Should get my hands in it. Yeah, a little bit more milk. Okay, I think that will form up. I've got the oven preheating to 425. Now let's see what we've got here. I don't really like putting my hands in dough and stuff, but here we are. Do I need more milk? I don't know. Probably not, because the apples are gonna keep it moist. Oh, I'm out of breath. This is hard. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I can't talk while I'm kneading. It's too much work. Okay. Just squish, squish, squish. Okay, almost got all the flour out of it. The bottom. Okay. This is the hardest part. Yeah, knead gently 8 to 10 times. I wouldn't call this gentle, but we're getting it done. Okay, almost there. Okay, now the recipe calls for making 2 6-inch circles, but I'm not going to do that because then I find that the center doesn't bake quite as well. So I'll be right back because I don't have my pan ready. Now, supposed to divide it in half and pat into 2 6-inch rounds. See, the dough already feels much moister. I'm apologizing for using the word moist. Or do I? Okay. Let's make 12. Make 3 out of this. I'm not going to make them into triangles. A little bit more on this one that you can't even see. I feel like I had things that I planned to talk about during this part, but I don't remember what they were, so here we are. You just have to cope. I come from a very British family, but I guess not British enough to have scones. And clotted cream. Maybe my great-grandpa would have. Although, they're from the north of England, so I don't know if that's quite as much of a thing there. Definitely the South appreciate their scones and clotted cream. I haven't been to the UK in so long, though. Since pre-COVID, 2019. 2019. Did I go in 2019? I don't remember. When was the last time I was in the UK? Wow, I don't. Oh yeah. What tour was it? He was played at the Olympic Stadium for Simulation Theory. No, not Simulation Theory. Drones? I don't remember. I went in. No, not drones. The one in between. Oh my god, why can't I remember? Ah, this is an emergency. Yeah, Simulation Theory. I just forgot about Will of the People. Right? Okay. We're going to call that equal enough. Maybe a little bit off this one and onto this one. And bacon for, I think it says 15 minutes in the recipe. I don't know where I put my phone. I'm going to do less than that because they're not just two big ones. I'll try 10 and see. 425, not 450. Okay, I'll be back when they're done. Time to plate my stuff. I haven't tried the clotted cream yet. I don't know. I don't know about it. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that is thick. That's real thick. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I definitely overcooked it. Let's see how it tastes though. Meh. Mmm. It just tastes like whipping cream. It's this and it. It's not as good as it should be. It's okay, but I think I prefer the other way to make clotted cream. Scones, they're not burnt. Yay. Cut that in half. It might be better if they weren't quite so small. I feel like I need like a knife for this clotted cream situation. Okay. Scoop. There is debate on what to do first, jam or clotted cream. Actually, I'm going to put the jam on first because the clotted cream is going to get messy. Okay. Making a mess. This is rhubarb Saskatoon jam that I made myself quite some time ago. Saskatoons are kind of a thing in Western Canada. You can't really find Saskatoon stuff in the stores, which makes me sad because Saskatoons are the best. They're way better than blueberries. They taste like, I don't know, purple. Yeah, this is so thick. It's like almost butter thickness. So, would do differently. I don't know if it would be better if I had not overcooked it. But, okay, I'm gonna take a bite. I got my little scone sandwich. You gonna focus? Focus. Okay, bite. It's a good time. I don't even know how to make this focus. Okay, well, it's good. And that's that. Scones with jam and clotted cream. Good times. Very well.